Thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour. Right here on Illuminati Radio, I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this content. And if you have a special request video that you want me to do, a celebrity that you want me to do a video on, or a YouTuber that you want me to do a video on, or if you got a particular topic on some understanding that you need and you want me to do a video on, it's a small donation of $5. The donation link in the description box below. And did you hear about it, people? Michelle Williams, you know what I'm saying, had gave you guys a sneak peek of her Checking In podcast. Let me tell you something. Nobody really hardly knows about this Checking In podcast. This is a mental health podcast for everybody who is suffering from mental health issues. Is, you know what I'm saying, those are the only people that is tuning into Michelle Williams podcast. People who are suffering from mental health, people who suffer from depression, people who are suffering from anything of that nature. Let me tell you something, people. Depression, mental health, anything that causes your original being to change is you are demonically possessed. It's not mental health. It's demonic possession. And if you tell me different, then tell me if, remember in the book of Matthew, when Christ came to the woman, when Christ came up to the man that was possessed with them demons, and those demons said, for we are legion, because we are many. Before the demons say we are legion and we are many, what was the demons doing to the man? The demons was making the man destroy himself. That's what the demons was doing to the man. The demons was having the man cut himself, making the man hit himself, making the man self-destruct himself. Ain't that what people do when they on depression? Ain't that what people do when they are, you know what I'm saying, when they are on the other side? Ain't that what people do? They want to kill themselves. So what did Christ call that man? Did Christ say that man was suffering from mental illness? Did Christ say that? No, Christ didn't say that. Christ said that man was demonically possessed. So, you know what I'm saying? But see, people don't want to call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Another thing, Michelle from Destiny's Child has a hex put upon her. She is put in a dummy mind state. That's why the only way she can come up is to be or to promote the demonically possessed, you know what I'm saying, spirits. You notice that? I'm going to say that again. I said, Michelle from Destiny's Child, she's put in a dummy mind state. She got a root put on her. And who put the root on her? Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. I'll get to that in a minute. But Beyonce and Kelly Rowland put the hex on Michelle. That's why Michelle can never catch a break. No matter what she does, she goes on a reality show, it goes nowhere. She comes out with a gospel album, it goes nowhere. She start preaching, it goes nowhere. You know what I'm saying? She get a podcast, it goes nowhere. Now she got a book out, and it will go nowhere. That's what happens when somebody put a hex on you. That's what happens when somebody put a demonically possessed hex on you to siphon your energy. That's why Beyonce and Kelly Rowland is still famous. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce and Kelly Rowland is more famous than Michelle. That's why, you know what I'm saying, in order for Michelle to promote anything, she got to, you know what I'm saying, ask and beg Beyonce and Kelly Rowland to just come and do a little feature on her stuff. And best believe Beyonce and Kelly Rowland then ask Michelle to pay for that. Best believe that little feature that Beyonce and Kelly Rowland was on a group call, and you know what I'm saying, Michelle released that group call conversation to release to the people on her podcast. You know what I'm saying, best believe she begged and pleaded to get the clearance from Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. Please, please, you know my podcast ain't going nowhere. Let me tell you something. My podcast is doing more numbers than Michelle Williams' podcast. That goes to show you that Michelle Williams will always have an hex put upon her. Yeah, I got a podcast. I don't even, you know what I'm saying, I haven't appeared on my podcast in probably over 9 months. I haven't put an episode on my podcast in about 8 or 9 months, and my podcast is still doing numbers. Ain't that something? I'm gonna say that again. I haven't been featured on my podcast in almost a year, and my podcast is still doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's doing more numbers than Michelle Williams, and I'm not famous. And I didn't pass my soul through the fire to Mola. And I wasn't on the biggest album, you know what I'm saying, with the group called Destiny's Child. No. But my podcast is doing numbers. Yes, you can go to any streaming platform and just type in Illuminati Radio. And all you see, once you see my logo, that's me. I haven't dropped nothing on that podcast in about 8 months to a year. But people still frequenting my old broadcasts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Destiny's Child, you know what I'm saying? Kelly Rowland just got a little publicity for her podcast because it wasn't going nowhere from from Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. It's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And that's a damn shame that, you know what I'm saying, Kelly Rowland can make it, you know what I'm saying, get all sorts of endorsements and promote all sorts of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and Beyonce can promote all sorts of stuff, and you know what I'm saying, be recognized for everything, but the only thing Michelle can be recognized for is being a mental health patient. Is being a mental health patient. That got to be the lowest of the low. You are famous for being a mental health patient. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up. But anyway, she dropped a book, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna go nowhere because she got a hex. All her energy is being siphoned from her into Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. That's why she's gonna always stay in that position she's in. But anyway, people, this is news. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank, if you have any celebrities that you want me to do a video on, or YouTubers you want me to do a video on, or if you got a particular topic that you want me to shed some light on, you know what I'm saying, and do a video on. Well, that's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Radio. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop some breaking news on you. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this content. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.